Alright, everybody, well, it's been a while. But I thought I'd go ahead and bring it back with a little bit of, Risk of Rain 2. You guys can just watch me. I'm just gonna play it on normal difficulty, because I don't want you guys to see me get shit on in Monsoon difficulty. We'll go ahead and play... kind of want to play the Mercenary, but I also kind of want to play the Artificer, because I've been liking him quite a bit. But I also really like the Huntress, so I'm not sure. And... you know what, just so I can focus, just so it's not, you know, I'm not, you know, super focused into the game, because that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is to explain to you guys what the hell has been happening since I haven't uploaded anything, or you guys haven't gotten any updates in, like...
5 months.
Or something like that. Yeah, it's been pretty much a little bit over 5 months, I think. So we'll just go ahead and go into this, play the Huntress a little bit. And I guess I'll just kind of go ahead and hop right into it. Basically, to start off with, because I don't want to have this carry on too long, because I feel like some of you probably don't care as much. But basically, I was living with my grandparents, for reasons that I don't really care to explain, because that would also kind of take a while. But basically, they were letting me stay with them until I kind of got my bearings again after coming back from the military, which I gave a shot at, which inevitably failed for also reasons. But so I was trying that out and didn't work out. So I came back, was staying with my grandparents, and it was kind of scheduled that like. I would be with them until basically like the end of the summer, and then I would find my own place. What happened is that they decided that they would be leaving again they would be selling the house, and they would be going on this like huge cross-country trip again. They have like a big RV and stuff. They wanted to go and, you know, kind of just enjoy what the United States had to offer, more or less. And so that's what happened, and that's what it kind of came to. And basically, their decision was that they were going to go ahead and do this pretty much like right after my birthday. My birthday is August 13th. I'm pretty sure when it all was said and done, they ended up leaving like August 15th or something like that. So yeah, the timing was pretty freaking terrible on it, to say the least. But basically... what happened yeah, things didn't really work out. I didn't really have a place to go to. And through that whole entire time, basically everything was getting packed up. I was also working for like the entire week that they were getting things moved around, getting things packed up to be ready to go ahead and move. And so... what followed after that was me desperately trying to find a place to live, which ended up luckily coming out to be my uncle, and my uncle and I are super close, so it worked out pretty well. And that's also where I am right now. And so for the past, like 5 or so months, I've been roomed up with my uncle. I've actually not been, you know, staying with him for free, like I was with my grandparents. I've been paying the rent and all that other stuff. Basically, like, I would be living with him, and we were roommates and everything. And then, basically, it came around to the point where, this March, there's going to be a recertification. And my uncle got himself a very good job, which is good. I'm very happy for him, and I'm glad that it all worked out that way for him. However, the way that it's working out is that we're in like an income-restricted apartment complex, and so with him and I's income both combined, we're not going to be able to live here both together anymore. So I'm going to be the one that has to move out. And basically that kind of brings it to where it's at now. I haven't really just, like, my living situation has been all whack. Like, I got his second bedroom, the guest room, and that's where I've just been obviously living in. But half the room is taken up by boxes. Stuff that we had planned to put in storage when I had moved in here, but there was also some complicated things that kind of came with that, and the general management not getting back to us on me moving in with them, and just, yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you know exactly what that's like. It's bullshit, basically. Basically, I'm here right now. I have, like about a month and a half that I'm still here. I didn't want to record in the setting that I was in, because basically, the living situation as it is now involves me having half the room to myself, which is nice, it's all good, but since half the room is filled with boxes, I basically only have this bed that I'm able to, like, lay on, sleep on, and everything, and the way that the room is configured for myself is that I have... okay, holy crap, I'm about to die. Is that I am using the TV, like this weird sort of tacky, improvised setup for the... Are you fucking serious? Alright, you guys didn't see that. So basically, okay, it is a lot harder to play and explain shit to you guys than I thought it'd be. But who would have thought that, you know, trying to multitask would be easy or difficult or, you know, whatever. Shut up. Anyway, to continue, basically, I really didn't have, like, before I had, like, a desk, and I had a pretty solid setup to be able to record videos on. The way that it is now, I literally sit on, like, the middle of the mattress and play games that way and look at the TV. And it's a little bit awkward, and I really didn't want to record videos that way. And I also especially didn't want to have to keep recording, you know, through my PC, because a lot of the games that I have on, like, my laptop are pretty outdated, pretty irrelevant. Nobody's really looking for them anymore. They've already been done. It's just kind of boring, repeated shit that people have already done before. And I didn't want to keep doing that for you guys. So I waited until Christmas time, which got to a point, you know, where I would be able to get myself, like, a capture card, which is what I ended up getting for myself. I got myself a nice Elgato, so that way I can record gameplay off my PlayStation and off my Switch. And trust me, I have hundreds of games that I can play for you guys across both platforms. Mainly, obviously, on the PlayStation, but definitely I have quite a few on my Switch as well. So, you know, be looking forward to some more relevant and obviously more enjoyable games in that regard. But of course, you know, I wanted to wait for that. And now that I have that, I have this opportunity to be able to go ahead and record for you guys again, which is really nice. And obviously being able to play, you know, games on my, you know, platform of choice and platform of affordability is obviously better for me. But so that's the way that it's working out now. You guys will probably notice that I do not have a face cam up. That is also in part due to the situation that I'm in right now, where, you know, I basically don't want you guys to be able to see, you know, all this just chaotic piled up crap in the room right now. And I guess it really doesn't look that bad. It's just that half the room is filled with boxes and storage stuff, and so it just looks really weird, and I just figured that wouldn't look very good as part of the face cam. And obviously, you know, I'm sitting like crisscross applesauce, like on my knees and everything, like on my legs on my mattress, and I also thought that would look kind of weird. And basically, in the end, I just figured that it would be better to leave the face cam out of it, but of course, obviously, leave my commentary in my recordings and everything. And unfortunately, I really obviously would like my face cam to be in here. I would love to be still using a face cam, but that's just not the way that it's working out for right now. And so I hope that you guys can understand that. And it will be that way for a couple of months, at least until I move out of my uncle's place and into my own, or, you know, and basically can have like a more legit desk setup that will look nicer and look a little bit more, I guess the word would be professional in that kind of standpoint, you know, because I'm not into showing off a pigsty on the face cam. I know that other people don't really care, but I'm not that way, so, but, you know, so I hope that you guys can understand that, and, you know, forgive me for it, because I do believe that, you know, having a face cam adds value to the recording, at least for me, because I feel like, you know, the things that I can do on the face cam, the facial expressions, I mean, you guys basically get what I'm talking about, you know. You've seen it time and time again with, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that, you know, do their own recordings and whatnot. Like, everybody just uses a face cam. It's the norm. So, but I'm not going to be able to use one. And that's, you know, of course, out of my own decision. But anyway, that actually was not a whole lot to explain. At least not, you know, more than I thought it would be to explain. So, yeah, that's kind of the gist of what's been happening all this time. And I'm sure that, you know, there's probably a lot of people that didn't really care or notice that I was gone, but regardless, I am returned. And I have, you know, set up a very good schedule for myself. Also, yep, I figured that I could go ahead and make that point. I also figured that waiting until the new year, you know, the old classic cliche New Year's resolutions, go ahead and start recording again would also be kind of nice to make a comeback in that sort of time frame. So, yeah, and I finally got myself a schedule set up the way that I plan on doing it for myself, because before, the way that I was doing it is I was recording a single video every single day, editing that video, and then uploading it, and I was still having fun with that, but I obviously could really understand how I could get burned out on that kind of system. And so instead what I'm doing is I'm going to be recording and editing Monday through Thursday. And I'm going to record anywhere from like 4 to 6 videos on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to spend time editing those videos. And then Wednesday, I'll do the same thing, record 4 to 6 videos. And then Thursday, I'll edit those. And then on Thursday, I'll edit Wednesday's videos. And then Thursday will also be the day that I focus on, obviously, getting all those videos uploaded and scheduled for uploads. That way you guys are getting daily uploads from me, because I want you guys to be able to have that consistency from me, especially the consistency that I promised in the beginning that I didn't follow through on, regardless of whether or not I kind of knew that I wasn't going to be able to follow through on it. But who cares? Because I'm here now. Everybody shut the hell up. I think that about pretty much sums up everything that I would like to tell you guys. And so I think we'll go ahead and just, you know, finish out this little playthrough of this match of Risk of Rain 2, which, by the way, I think is an awesome game. If you guys have not played it, I highly recommend it. These, for those of you who are not aware, are damage-centered chests in shit. 2 other types of chests, one of them being utility, and then the other being healing. Obviously, healing is going to be more focused on giving you perks that heal you, regeneration, that sort of thing. And then the utility are kind of just... Utility are really just everything else that isn't damage or healing perks and stuff. You guys already saw it in the menu, but the character that I am playing as now is called the Huntress. It's definitely one of my favorite characters. I really like the mobile characters. Huntress is probably my second favorite behind the Mercenary, because I really like the Mercenary too. This game can sometimes just give you the run of runs to conquer them all, and sometimes it can give you runs like the last one that you saw where I was penetrated like the pathetic sack of meat that I was. This right here is a teleporter. When you activate it, it activates a teleporter event, which spawns one of these guys right here. A little wandering vagrant with a little butthole right there. And this boss, I will admit, is one of my least favorite. I personally Do not like this boss. It's one of my least favorite bosses in the freaking game. Partly because when you get it down to half... when you get it down to half health, it has this little, like, large AoE burst attack that deals a... Okay, I'm about to die again, and this is sad. I've played better games on Monsoon. I should have just done Monsoon difficulty. Holy hell. Anyway, in second phase, which a lot of bosses tend to have a second phase, whether it be something you don't really notice the change for, or something that you do notice the change for, like with Wandering Vagrant. Wandering Vagrant doesn't really, I guess, change all that much. It just has this stupid-ass move that will basically one-shot you if you don't get behind a... If you don't get behind a... What the hell was that? If you don't get behind a, an object to block the incoming damage, because that's basically what it is. As long as you get behind a rock or any kind of object that will block it, block the blast that emits from the Wandering Vagrant, then you're totally good. Otherwise, you're going to die. Yeah, 100%. There is no mercy. Risk of Rain 2 does not play... Yep, that's... Okay, so this is the attack. As long as you're behind one of these, you're good. However, sometimes, especially if you get this boss in a more open area that does not have as much cover available to you, it can really bone you. And it is very annoying. It has been a run-ender of mine more times than I would like to admit. But, however, you know, this is the life that we live. And sometimes the struggle is real, and sometimes it's not. Yeah, basically. Warhorn. I don't have any equipment, so this Warhorn is pretty useless. However, you know, we'll get to this point where hopefully in this run you guys can watch me literally destroy everything, because that would be ideal. That's okay. I need to go. I need to. Oh! I'm stupid. Help! Okay, stop. Leave me alone. I just want to go home. I just want to get out. I just want to get out. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I need a speed perk or something. No! Oh! Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. I swear I play better than this. I promise you. I promise you I do. It's just that, you know, with me talking to you, I'm just like, you know, I got slightly more focus put into trying to give, you know, not boring commentary. I also want to learn how to do better edits for you guys, because I noticed that, I mean, I was learning them pretty quickly, how to do certain edits and everything, but I felt like they were still kind of, I don't know, lazy, or just kind of boring, like they didn't really add any value to the video itself. So I really want to learn how to be able to pan across the gameplay, be able to zoom in, and all that other stuff, which I'm pretty sure is very simple. I'm just stupid, or not, I wouldn't say stupid, but I'm just, you know, noob status level when it comes to making videos and editing, more specifically. Boom, sticky bombs! Okay, what is going on? Seriously. I mean, I guess I understand that Yep, good thing I got the foreign fruit. That was literally perfect. I mean, I understand that the Huntress is very fragile. I'm pretty sure the Huntress is actually the most fragile character of all of them, so once you get her more, like, leveled up and, you know, with the better, especially healing focus perks, the Huntress just becomes a god. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, a goddess. You know, whatever. Easily one of my favorite characters, though. It kind of goes in the same vein of the Mercenary, because the Mercenary isn't necessarily, like, fragile, but because the Mercenary is a close quarters character, it's a little bit harder to not take hits with. But that's just also kind of the way that it goes. Obviously, if you're using the characters right, and you learn them correctly, and know how to use them and everything, then, I mean, you shouldn't really be getting hit in general. Or at least you should know how to manage your damage intake. But I don't really play this game a whole lot, so hopefully you guys can understand that I kind of suck. At least, kind of suck for right now. As soon as I get in my groove, you're going to watch me penetrate everything. Get out of here, frickin' wisp. Those lesser wisps are frickin' annoying, as well as these guys right here. These little sad, shriveled nutsacks. Alien nutsacks. I feel like now that I said that, I'm gonna go against their bigger boss version, which would actually be okay. I mean, it's not too hard, actually. Unless it hits you, and then you're screwed. But we won't let that happen, because I am too good at this game. Teleporter event. We're on stage 3 at 20-minute timing. The timing that I... Is this a freaking joke? Overloading Bighorn Bison? Is this a freaking... Oh, if I have a feeling that this is going to one-shot me, 100%. I'm actually going to be surprised if I don't get one-shot by these. So, now is the time for me to showcase just how good I am at this game. By showing you all that I'm not going to die to puny overloading Bighorn Bison. The horde of many. Ooh, hello. Alright, look, okay? Look. Look! Look! Oh my gosh, they were crashing into that before. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, there's too many frickin' enemies to deal with here! All at once! All at once! Leave me alone. Piss off, bro. You're trash. Get that charging, screaming shit out of my face. You are literally... Okay. Seriously, right now. Please stop. Oh my... Ah!
You're going to watch me penetrate everything. We won't let that happen, because I am too good at this game.
Okay, let me just explain something very quickly. Let me explain something very quickly to all of you. I promise that I'm good at this game. I promise you that I've had some damn good runs. And I promise you that I have destroyed, alright? I have made it to past stage 10. I know that seems very unbelievable with what you just witnessed, but I promise you that I have. Anyway, this has gone on long enough, so I hope that you guys can welcome me back with open arms, as I will welcome you guys back with the open arms. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.